The 2001 Japan Mid-Air Incident. On January 31st, 2001, the skies over Surugwa Bay, Japan witnessed a near-catastrophic event involving two Japan Airlines aircraft. The incident, which could have resulted in one of the deadliest mid-air collisions in aviation history, was narrowly averted. Japan Airlines Flight 907 was a Boeing 747-446D, registered as JA8904. This aircraft, designed for high-density domestic flights, was en route from Tokyo Haneda International Airport to Naha Airport in Okinawa. On board were 411 passengers and 16 crew. The flight was commanded by 40-year-old Captain Makoto Watanabe, who had accumulated significant flight hours over his career. The co-pilot, First Officer Hiroshi Fukada, had logged over 5,000 flight hours. Additionally, the flight engineer Kenji Yamamoto had accumulated over 3,500 flight hours. Japan Airlines Flight 958 was a McDonnell Douglas DC-10-40, registered as JA8546. This aircraft was flying from Gimhae International Airport in Bunsan, South Korea, to Narita International Airport in Tokyo. It carried 237 passengers and 13 crew members. The flight was under the command of 45-year-old Tatsuki Akazawa, another experienced pilot. The co-pilot, First Officer Takashi Sato, had accumulated over 6,000 flight hours. The flight engineer, Masaru Tanaka, had accumulated over 4,000 flight hours. The incident occurred at around 3:36 p.m. local time, shortly after Flight 907 departed from Haneda Airport. As the Boeing 747 climbed towards its cruising altitude of 39,000 feet, the flight attendants began serving drinks to the passengers. Meanwhile, Flight 958 was cruising towards Tokyo Narita, and the two aircraft were scheduled to pass each other with a vertical separation of 2,000 feet. However, a critical error occurred in the Air Traffic Control Center. An ATC trainee, Hideki Hachitani, under the supervision of Yasuku Momi, mistakenly instructed both aircraft to descend, conflicting with the TCAS advisories. The TCAS had correctly instructed Flight 907 to climb and Flight 958 to descend. As the two aircraft approached each other at a combined speed of over 1,000 miles per hour, the tension in the cockpits was palpable. The pilots of both flights, relying on their extensive experience, followed the ATC's instructions, unaware of the impending danger. Suddenly, the TCAS alarms blared in both cockpits, warning of an imminent collision. Captain Watanabe of Flight 907, with his heart pounding, realized the gravity of the situation. He shouted to his co-pilot, "Climb, climb now," and pulled the control column back, initiating a steep climb. Simultaneously, Captain Akazawa of Flight 958, hearing the TCAS warning, pushed the control column forward to descend. The two aircraft came within a hair-raising 450 feet of each other, one of the closest near misses in aviation history. Inside Flight 907, passengers screamed as the plane lurched upwards, causing drinks and personal items to fly through the cabin. The quick thinking and decisive actions of the pilots averted a disaster, but this injured 100 passengers and crew, 9 of them seriously. The incident was a stark reminder of the importance of clear communication and proper training in air traffic control. The Japanese authorities launched an investigation, which concluded that the primary cause of this near miss was ATC error. The incident led to calls for improved training, stricter protocols, and more to prevent similar occurrences in the future. Thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.